I'm Louis Alexander. I am co-director of the Center for Relational Leadership, and we partner with a variety of organizations, churches, denominations, parachurch organizations, and Christian businesses. The purpose of this relational leadership training is ultimately to lead as Jesus led. So there's an emphasis on growing self, which is kind of a focus on personal responsibility, and then growing others, this caring, connected team, and then continue to grow the ministry. Well, we're really trying to challenge the leaders of NameStand to ask the question, are they doing everything that they should be doing with the Bible? We believe that as you experience God at the point of His Word, change happens. It's not in Him, it's not in His Word, it's really in our hearts. And that's where growth can really begin to happen as we experience the Scripture. We're also challenging the leaders of NameStand to ask the question, how are they experiencing Jesus? Do we see Him the way that He really is? As one who's excited to love us. Because if He's excited to love us, we're going to be motivated more to love others well, which has great evangelistic opportunity. And then really the third question that we're beginning to challenge the NameStand leaders in is, how are they viewing people? Are they seeing people as people? Are they seeing them not only as fallen and sinful, who need a Redeemer, but are they seeing people as also alone and addressing that aloneness, teaching them how to connect relationally with Jesus as well as connect with other people around them.
I have been Christian now for 46 years, and this is a long time, but the message of relational training helped me to see the Scripture in different direction and experience the biblical verses. I could see people and their needs. I could see Jesus, how compassionate and sensitive He was toward others. So starting thinking about the beautiful qualities in Jesus' life and trying to follow it and apply it in my life, it changed my life, changed my worldview. I understood that people have a need, and I have to deal with them according to their need and not really what they deserve.
I would say that it's caused me to change the way I see people. It's caused me to change my view of the lost as being not people who are a goal to reach, but people who are struggling with their own hurts and their own pain. They're probably looking for people to enter into that world with them and share it with them. And so we've experienced, Daphne and I, we've experienced a significant change in how we're relating to the people around us who don't know the Lord, and trying first to enter their heart and their life through whatever they're going through and to show genuine care. And I think I've realized that if I don't care for this person, whether or not they come to faith as a person, then I have no message for them.
My knowledge about the subject, it's been expanded so much, especially the needs to be met. I start to look at counseling from another point of view. Before I used to look from different sin and sinful nature. Now it's about man has needs and need to be met so we can live our life right. For me personally, it is double blessing that I improved my knowledge in the subject, which is I love much, and for me personally, and knowing the needs of the family, my husband and the children, and how to meet those needs.
How free are people to experience Ephesians 4:15 of speaking truth in love versus triangulating and talking behind people's back? How free are people to experience Ephesians 4:29 of speaking words that edify rather than words that tear down? One of the things we're trying to do with NameStand is build a caring, connected team. You know, it's easy to at times partner for a purpose to win the world in evangelism, and yet at times we find ourselves who are actually trying to win the world or partner for a purpose not connecting well, and that can create pain, misunderstandings, disconnects, a lot of inefficiencies. And we find Jesus, who's our model for relational leadership. In fact, that's the course. It's called Relational Leadership Leading as Jesus Led. We find him building around him this caring, connected group of people.
To see the Great Commission fulfilled, I need to obey the greatest commandment, and that is to love God, to love people. But how do I go about loving people? That's the greatest dilemma of mankind. Like one British wise old man said, you know, to live with God's people in heaven, oh, what a glory. To live with them here on earth, now that's another story. God sent us this wonderful team from the Center for Relational Leadership, and through them we were introduced to the relational training. Training that is different than any other training. In fact, I don't like to call it training. It's more of coaching, mentoring, coming alongside, journeying together, entering my world, me entering someone's world, and coming alongside with them and helping them through these tough issues, applying what the Scripture taught us to feel what people feel, being able to rejoice with people who are rejoicing and hurt with people who are hurting.
People are eternal, and so investing in people is always a great investment, investing in those things which are going to last. And really, in the absence of a lot of leadership training, people need that. They need to be invested in. They need someone to coach them in life, to mentor them. And so making an investment in relational training is, I think, a very long-term and significant investment. And to really focus on building a caring, connected team that can then partner well for a purpose in world evangelism is a very worthy cause.
When Jesus said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden," he went on to say, the verse right after it, "Learn of me, for I am lowly, for I am humble and lowly in heart." And this is what we need to do, to learn to be like Jesus, humble, lowly in heart, learning to hurt with those who hurt and rejoice with those rejoicing. That's why we're doing relational training.